What's happening? What's happening, pirates? I'm Russ Johns, and I'm here to share with you what we're going to talk about. Is RJ is going to join us in the room. We're going to talk about engagement first podcasting and what that means, because you deserve to know. And I just want to share some amazing information with you and have some fun. Enjoy it. Ask questions. Jump in the comments, and let's jump in. All right. See you on the inside. Welcome to the Pirate Broadcast, where we interview interesting people doing interesting things, where you can expand your connections, your community. Kindness is cool and smiles are free. And let's get this party started. And here we are inside. Thank you so much for joining me, RJ. How you doing?
I am so darn good this morning. I woke up and the first thing I thought was Russ Johns. Let's make some coffee. Yes, I am very excited to be here, my friend. Yes.
And here we are at the, what do we got? We got the Pirate Broadcast in the house.
That's right. And also Yoda with the Yoda. Actual
I love that cup.
It's beautiful. Beautiful. My wife doesn't like it. It really takes up 3 times the normal size of a cup in the dishwasher. But it's my favorite anyway.
I love, you have to have a favorite cup, like, what's the deal? You got to have a favorite cup, So it's really exciting to think about, we're coming up on 2022, and it just boggles my mind sometimes when I think about it. It just seemed like it was 2021 just the other day.
Yeah.
And the one thing that you and I really resonate with and we gel with is engagement and activity. And it's not always easy because we've been almost 2 years in this virtual world we call reality. And some of the things that we're doing online, more and more people are getting familiar with it. Zoom sessions, everything else.
Yeah.
And it's even more important right now than it ever has been to actually create and develop relationships. And we've known each other for probably, going on 4 or 5 years now.
6, Russ.
6?
It was 15 when we met on Blab.
Oh, man. That is crazy. Time flies when we're having fun, right?
It really, really does. It really does.
So for those in the pirate community, what do we want to use as a definition for engagement first podcasting?
So for me, engagement first means that's what we're aiming for. We're aiming for connection. A lot of people out there teach podcasting. You're not among them, Russ. A lot of them teach podcasting as a downloads first. More listeners first. And then everything else is secondary. And I get that. Podcasting's been around a little bit now, got a lot of kind of people out there doing their thing. But for me, here's what 2021 and 2022 is going to mean. People don't want to be a number anymore.
No.
People want to be treated like people. So weird. I know. And they want to be seen. They want to be heard. They want to connect. They want to be cared about. Why are we still treating people like numbers? Every one of those downloads, that's a number. That's fine. But if you don't know who that person is behind the number, you're missing out on a couple of key things for your podcast. Wait, this is a real long definition it's getting to be now. We're going to have to shorten this up and concise it somehow.
That's okay. That's okay. I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
We got a few moments here.
We got a few minutes to
adjust my camera, though.
Hone it down. The point is, people want to be seen, heard, and cared about. People.
My tagline?
Huh?
Be seen, be heard, and be talked about.
Oh, That's
I've
your
used it for
tagline.
years.
Fabulous. I
And then
love
I
it.
kind of modified it to build authority because a lot of people are looking to use podcasting and live streaming to build authority.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's same model, same idea, but it's really true. It's actually true. It's like, okay, how can I, because if people can't see you, people don't know you exist, how can they work with you, right?
Well, that's absolutely true. That's absolutely true. Um, now, if your presentation, well, first of all, if your audience is something that you have aimed at specifically,
Mhm.
someone, if you have gone out and gotten those folks, and if you start to know who those people are, there are a couple of major benefits that you're going to have in your broadcast, whether it's a podcast or a live stream, or I don't know, you're showing it on the side of a building.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. If you present yourself with passion, if you are able to connect with those people through a mechanism called the internet, I know, very
Mhm.
surprising. What you start to get is a magic feedback loop, you know? You have it with the pirate community. People, I've done this show more than once. People are
Yep.
coming on, they're saying some things. Michael's here welcoming us into our
Yeah.
moment. You've
It
got
says
ways.
build your network, build your net worth. Absolutely, Michael. That's
Absolutely.
and then he says recognition and acceptance, validation. I love that.
It is about that in many, many ways. Like we we have an opportunity in 2022 and the
Mhm.
rest of 2021 to treat people in a way that makes them go, wow, that's really cool. I am so glad I connected with that human. We could do it through broadcasts and streams and everything else. Live screams. That's a totally different
Live screams,
that
live screams and streams. We could create a whole show about that one.
that's gonna be the Halloween show, everyone. Yeah, the engagement first podcasting is when no matter what you do, it's aimed at engaging and connecting, getting
Yeah.
that feedback loop, creating a community around your podcast. Me, I want to create a movement around mine. Doing exciting things together. You know that old saying, of course you do, probably that one about if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together.
Yep.
There you are.
Yeah.
And so there's a lot of people that resonate with this idea, engagement first podcasting. There's a lot of people that resonate with, yeah, that this isn't about getting, secret internet, fake internet points to feel great about, a download
A
number.
thumbs up has never paid my bills.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And
Chris Stone. Hey, Chris, congrats on the work that you're doing. Chris Stone has been doing some great work. He actually was recently on a panel with the predictions of 2022. He says, great topic. If they're seeking the numbers, downloads on your podcast, they've got it all wrong. Small amounts of super fans are more valuable. Kevin Kelly says 1,000 true fans. That's what it is. It's all about. Thanks for jumping in, Chris. I really appreciate it, brother. Gabe is saying, hey, guys. He's probably running around town doing work and doing some great stuff. He's an engagement master. Gabe is a master of engagement. So is Chris. Michael Baker is as well. Everybody here is really great at engagement. So how I know that you have got some superpowers. You got some super ninja powers because you are a ninja. And so engagement for you has been utilizing a lot of the bot technique, using bots to actually ask questions, get answers, respond back, get to know who you're talking to, and some of these techniques that you've used over the years. So has that been evolving and growing and helping you along your journey for engagement as well?
It has. And, a lot of, calling them bots is almost a misnomer. We should not let tech people name things, Russ.
Yes.
Yeah. So like 15 years ago, you may relate with this one. 15 years ago, I'm telling people, hey, in Omaha, where I live, hey,
Uh-huh.
you should really store your stuff in the cloud.
Yeah.
And people would, I'm not kidding you,
They
at
would look up and go,
Starbucks, they'd
how?
look up and go, that? I'm like, no. Tech people named that. Bots are the same thing. You say bots and people think Twitter. People I like
No.
it's too
It's much
general.
more than a bot. It's an amazing creature.
It's a digital form of yourself.
It's a it's a virtual extension of who you are.
Exactly. And the virtual extension of who you are can be can have your voice, can have your style,
Mhm.
can put everything great into a conversation, even on your worst day, and that can talk to a lot of people all at once. You and
Yeah.
I can't. We got a one-to-one thing going on,
Mhm.
but bots are different. And so for me, it's the greatest invitation to a two-way connection that there is, because I can mimic a conversation. I can put questions in there. I can see what you're interested in, just like I would do if I was sitting across from you.
Yeah.
So, what I end up having is me on my best hair day, having eaten cereal, drinking the coffee, brain firing on all cylinders all the time, 24/7, 365,
Yeah.
welcoming in new people, talking to them, getting their interests, and treating them like they're people.
Yeah. I love that. And the thing I love most is that you can you can quickly understand a few key elements about what the topics are that they're interested in.
Yeah.
Not what you're interested in sharing with them, but what they're interested in hearing from you. And I think a well-constructed extension of yourself in this conversation, you're just extending the ability to have a conversation. I think it's really important for people to understand what is possible, because it's amazing. It's an amazing time. I just can't say this enough. We're living the most amazing time in humanity, and where we can actually connect just like this, and we can create content on the fly. We can document and store history as it's taking place live, and it's an archive of our life. And for me, that's an exciting possibility of looking back and saying, wow, these people did this like that way back then, and who knows what's going to happen in another 50 years or 100 years. And just that idea just excites me. It gets me excited. And what else gets me excited is the thought of you creating your own podcast and live stream and putting that out there, because I think we got some shenanigans happening with the pirate syndicate, and we're going to be putting some things out there to the world that is going to help and engage with more people.
Yeah. Well, I just Russ and I recently met up again. Everybody, I was doing a challenge, a 5-day challenge, and Russ showed up, and I'm like, good, one of my favorite people's here. This is gonna be a real good time. And we got to talking about the podcast that I have been looking toward starting, and it was just such a natural fit. Listen, okay, Russ, don't listen to this for a second.
Okay.
Okay, everybody in the audience, isn't listening to Russ like getting a virtual hug every morning? Like, he just has that voice. He just has that style about him. And I absolutely knew I needed more Russ in my life. And I absolutely knew that I want this podcast. I want it bad, but I do not have enough time in the day to run my business and produce the thing. And promo, no, I'll leave that. People will come. I'll build it. People will come. Though they won't, by the way.
Yeah.
So when, we talked about some opportunities, and I'm so grateful and just honored to be a part of something that, Russ has built through love and kindness. There are not that many things that are built on love and kindness that I have found in the world. Maybe I'm looking in the wrong places. But
Well, you came to the right place. That's all I got to say.
there you go, baby.
It's Elizabeth's here. Liz is going to be starting a show as well. And for those that don't know, I do have a podcasting live streaming special offer that I put out there for the rest of until the 2022 hits. And if you're interested in learning more, or you see this in the future, hit me up in the DMs, and I'll be more than happy to share it with you, because it's an incredibly valuable offer. And I just want to give back to the community. I want to give back and help more people help more people. That's my mission in life. So, Liz says, exciting for us too. Absolutely. Gabe says, I need to learn how to use these tools. If I do everything like I do now, adding technology and automation with a personality will only enhance my reach. Absolutely. Gabe, we'll have to schedule some time, because I know Gabe is interested in coming on board the Pirate Syndicate, and we're going to be doing some courses and classes. And I think you need to know RJ, and we need to talk, and we need to connect and have a little session here, because shenanigans are in order. And Elizabeth says, yes, you're absolutely right. Pirates unite.
Yeah,
Chris says, kindness is cool.
Yeah, baby.
Howard says, terrific insights. Thank you so much, Howard. Thank you, everyone, for the kind words, because I truly believe that we have an opportunity here, that we're at the intersection of opportunity and just innovation, inspiration, and we have the opportunity to create almost anything we want if we put it out there. RJ and I were brainstorming yesterday about doing an interactive, some sort of an interactive show that we'll have to develop a little further along before we share all the details out. But the whole point that we're talking about today is engagement, making sure that we have a way that we can actually give some feedback. And I want to give a shout out to Daniel Hall and Peekaboo app, because the Peekaboo app was recently used from Brian Schuleman, and the ability to actually take all of the comments from your live stream and start engaging with the people in the live stream on LinkedIn. And so that's an incredibly powerful tool that we'll be getting analytics from. We'll be utilizing a little bit more and more, and more to come on that front. But the ultimate goal is to help people that want to learn how to produce shows, want to learn how to engage with their audience, and also people that need help with their show production, because all of these elements are in alignment with what I love to do, RJ loves to do, Chris loves to do, Elizabeth loves to do, Gabe loves to do. These are all people that have a message, they have a mission, they have an idea, and they want to put it out there. So I could see a lot of activity, RJ. What do you think?
I just want to hang out with a cup of coffee with all these people in person right now.
Yeah.
And so I know that that's not possible, but certainly on a Zoom of some kind. I'm in. People have such beautiful creative ideas out there, and this is where a lot of those ideas perish, because we look out at the way that things are done and we go, am I ever going to be heard? People then just kind of put it down unless they know somebody like you.
Mm.
And I'm here to tell you, you don't have to put that creative, awesome, beautiful idea about engagement. You don't have to put it down anymore. It doesn't matter if nobody else is doing it. It doesn't matter. What we need in the world today, that is something that people like us can provide on the regular. And that will mean more to the world now and after we're gone than number of downloads, statistics, likes, all of those things.
Yeah. I and the really exciting thing is that as a community, if you want to go far, go together. And so we need to get together and build community around it. And, I've been working fairly diligently for the last couple of years. I think, probably 550 episodes now, and the Pirate Broadcast. And I haven't really pushed the Pirate Syndicate as much as some people think I should. And so in 2022, I want to change things up a little bit. I want to start coaching a little bit more on the Pirate Broadcast. I want to start sharing things that the Pirate Syndicate has been going to be doing and the collaboration that's going to be taking place. And I want to make sure that people get this assistance and support they need in order to accomplish their goals. Because you're right on, RJ, the ideas that they have, a lot of people don't expand their ideas into taking action because they don't feel like their voice is being heard. And I truly believe that's the wrong way of looking at it. There's not the wrong way, but it's not an expansive way of looking at it, because do it for the experience. Because even if one person is impacted, 5 people have made an impact or received an impact from your information. That's, like I said, kindness is cool. Smiles are free. You don't know where it's going to land. You don't know where it's going to go. And you don't know the difference you're going to make. So go out there and make it matter. Make it an impact in the world with the information that you have. And that's the way I look at it. It's like, I don't have to have a huge audience. I just have to have people that are interested in listening to what I have to say, and the people that I love to share and highlight, like yourself. And so showing up is 90% of it.
It is. And, for me, that final ingredient is getting people to take action. It just is the best. It is the best thing because, I've occasionally suffered from some small depressions, not big depression, but smaller ones, like the blues, maybe we could call it. And the one thing that has always gotten me out of it is changing my physical environment a little bit.
Yes.
Taking some action. Like this, you've not seen this desk. It's a little cluttered, Russ. There might be more than one coffee cup hanging out. When I am in one of those low spots, I know I gotta action myself out of it. I've got to change my environment somehow, or get rid of a block that's been blocking me. And action proves to myself I am worth this. I am going forward. It doesn't matter where I am right now. I'm not stuck there. And that's one of the greatest things too, I think, to get across to folks is that wherever you are, you can be in motion. You can be in motion and enjoying where you're at, but also going somewhere, doing some stuff. I'm fascinated with that concept, Russ.
Yeah. And also, one of the concepts that I really have to stress is there's a lot of things. We're moving very quickly online. The dopamine hits are coming in. There's a lot of opportunity for us to get overwhelmed, like what Elizabeth was saying. They don't know how. Video, bots, apps, social seem overwhelming. Only way to get over it is to partner with those that know. Just like you were saying, a change of scenery, a shift in the momentum. And I know that Ken, hey Russ, Ken Malta, he's a master at this. He's a coach that helps you get out there and change your scenery, change your mindset, change your environment, change your ideas and thoughts. And that's what happens. And sometimes I have to just take a break and walk away and just say, turn it off for a minute. I'm mentally fatigued from thinking about what it is that has to be done, what needs to get done, and all of the time shifts in everything that we're doing. So it's really important to be patient with yourself. Have some patience. Chris Stone says, well said. Stop letting things get in the way of putting in the work. Comparison is a huge issue for many. Do the reps, hit the big red button and do it again. It will pay off. Chris, absolutely positively, the instrument improves with practice, and showing up, doing the work, doing the reps is absolutely one of the best things that you can do. Ken says one of those actions that is great to happen first is in the mind. Yes, absolutely. Elizabeth says, great tip, RJ. Be in motion. I love that. Tim, hey, Rockstar Tim. What's going on, brother Tim? Hope you're well. I say creative action every day. Absolutely. Yes, just visited a waterfall. See, that's I was looking at Jerome, Arizona yesterday. I'm thinking it's 2 hours away, and it's an old silver mine that town that was, popular back at the turn of the century, and it was a copper mine. They took out a lot of copper, and I thought I just need to go on a photo shoot someday. Just go up and drive it there and go on a photo shoot, get out of the house, get away. But those are the kinds of things that you can enhance your creativity. Conversations like this enhance my day every day, RJ. I love the ability for me to have a conversation with people like yourself, especially when I know there's some future shenanigans going on.
Oh, yes. Plural, people. Shenanigans. It's happening.
Yes. Wendy, I love you. Admiral Russ is a rock star. We love you. Set the sails and the waves will take you to your destination. Absolutely. Barbara says, I always enjoyed visits to Jerome. Many photo shoots and lots of ghost stories come to mind. See, that's the connection that we can make. That's the engagement that we can actually enhance and enjoy, is the idea that we all have a shared experience in some of this stuff. We all have if you talk to someone long enough and engage with them, there's a common thread that we can find that is unique to our connection, our engagement, and our ideas. So what's next on the roadmap, RJ?
Next on the roadmap for me is I've got, just working on that, getting that podcast started. So excited about that. I got a challenge coming up end of January. That's going to be great. And just some various webinars and different things. And I'm really looking forward to getting out there and speaking a lot in 2022. This last couple of months, we had some business shenanigans and some team members leaving and some restructuring. So I've had my head down for going, okay, how can we set this up so that it's more, better for things like this. And so now I'm really looking forward to getting out there with people, speaking about what I'm passionate about, motivating others that are like myself to take action and to prove to myself once and for all, and every day to a certain extent, that nice people do finish first. That we can, all my life it's been, it's been, you're too sensitive. You overthink things. These are the criticisms that come from other people. You're too nice. Why don't you tell that person to, blah, blah, blah. Here's the thing, though. That's not me. It's not me. And we kind of, for sensitive people, we're just sort of taught that, why don't you go draw on this art pad in the corner and we'll conduct the real business. because we're looked at as too soft to be able to engage out there. And you know what? That's just not true. It's just not true. Love finishes first. Kindness finishes first. We just got to put the work in. We got to put the reps in, as I think that somebody said. And I'm telling you, those reps can be done. Look at the top of this. Don't look.
They
at the
will
bottom
be done. They will be done.
Yeah.
The show is chock full of shenanigans. I love it. Liz says, so look, a Zen garden and a waterfall right outside our door. And Tim says, say love.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby.
Well, RJ, as always, I love hanging out. And we got a couple more appointments this week. I got some time with Elizabeth this week. I'm going to be hanging out with Gabe. I'd love to hear with everybody that is on the show today and joined us. Reach out, touch base. In fact, I got a special project that my mom, bless her heart, she's 85. She created these prizes I've got. So I'm going to be giving out some pirate booty. And so I'll have to share that out as I get that packaged up. But it's going to be fun. I'm excited for some amazing people. And if you have been thinking about or considering a podcast and you just need some assistance, reach out, let me know. I'm happy to bring you on board and teach and train and be the guide along your side and join the Pirate Syndicate, because we got a lot of things that are exciting and they're going to be taking place in 2022. So RJ, as always, I love you. Thank you, everyone. I love you. And look forward to, and tomorrow night, I'm going to attempt, I have this plan in my head, and I started it last week, and then we got on with Gabe, and we've got on with a couple of people, and we had a great show last Wednesday night. And I want to pursue putting together all of the pieces of the puzzle live, so people can actually see the process of how to create a show and put everything together that I use in the show. I don't know. I need to go through a dry run and see how long it'll take me, but I think I can do it. Well, I know I can do it because I've done it hundreds of times. But I think doing it live would add a little bit of interest to it, don't you think?
Yeah, you bet. Absolutely, because the show does not always go off as planned.
Yeah.
Like, there are little things here and there that need reset, and I think that will just acquaint people with the fact that the show setup that you do is not magic. You do not wave a wand. Yeah. And everything is in place, and boom, you're done. There's a humanity side, and that's what you get in the live that you don't get with a recorded version. Yeah.
And it's that level of excitement, it changes things. So it's exciting. So, well, and everyone, I love you. Thank you so much. All the gratitude in the world for being here. RJ, thank you so much for being here. And the reason we're here is because kindness is cool. Smiles are free. And we want you to enjoy the day. Take care. Be in touch. Thank you for joining the Pirate Broadcast. If you found this content valuable, please like, comment, and share it across your social media channels. I would love the opportunity to help others grow in their business. The Pirate Syndicate is a platform where you show up, we produce the show. It's that easy. If you want to be seen, be heard, and be talked about, join the Pirate Syndicate today.